senseless mpenzi, senseless. Niamini what I'm telling you penzi wewe. Baby siko maji penzi niko soba. Kwa kikombe si makali baby tu ni soda. Weka Coca-Cola, cheza controller, cheza controller, yeah. Every time you call my name I'm breathless. Baby this your touch is making me tempted. Hii mapenzi lako making me senseless, senseless mpenzi, senseless. Every time you call my name I'm breathless. Baby this your touch is making me tempted. Hii mapenzi lako making me senseless, senseless mpenzi, senseless. Nikupende we mpenzi we milele we. Chochote utataka nitakupa we. Nikusikize kila siku kama ngoma we. Unju kama we. Na kama si mapenzi baby hini nini. Na chochote watasema baby take it easy. Umeiba moyo wangu baby kama mwizi. Habibi tale yeah you never sleazy. Baby I'm addicted to you. Baby this your love you make a dream come true. Saga saga dum daga dum dem dele. Na baby nitafuata kama ni wewe mbele. Here from Zim baby ndebele. Pretty brown skin yeah young Machiavelli, yeah. Nani kweli, yeah. Every time you call my name I'm breathless. Baby this your touch is making me tempted. Hii mapenzi lako making me senseless, senseless mpenzi, senseless. Every time you call my name I'm breathless. Baby this your touch is making me tempted. Hii mapenzi lako making me senseless, senseless mpenzi, senseless. Nikupende we mpenzi we milele we. Chochote utataka nitakupa we. Nikusikize kila siku kama ngoma we. Unju kama we. Na kama si mapenzi baby hini nini. Watasema baby take it easy.
She got me in my feeling, my feeling. So baby come let me give you special treatment. You can call it special. Special feeling, you can give me that special feeling, special feeling.
She got me in my feeling. So baby come on let me give you special treatment. You can call it special healing, cause all you feeling ain't for nobody boy, I hope you know it's all you. Baby you know I'ma be there when you need me. There ain't nobody boy, you know that it's all you. Cause you got the special feeling, special feeling. You can give me that special feeling, special feeling.
It's time for you to decide. Should I take a left or should I go right? Standing from the outside looking inside. 20/20 vision, yeah you're so blind. Oh my, I got one thing. It's you that's on my mind. I got one thing. Baby you decide. I'ma treat you right. Baby tell me what you like. Let me be the guy who flies you to Dubai.
Baby we could ride. All I'm tryna do is lay in the condo. Nikupende bila uongo. Press play and nipe mkono, nipe mkono.
She got me in my feeling, my feeling. So baby come let me give you special treatment. You can call it special healing, cause what you feeling. And for nobody girl I hope you know it's who you. Baby you know I'ma be there when you need me. There ain't nobody girl, you know that it's who you. Cause you got that special feeling, special feeling. You can give me that special feeling, special feeling.
She got me in my feeling. So baby come on let me give you special treatment. You can call it special healing, cause all you feeling ain't for nobody boy, I hope you know it's all you. Baby you know I'ma be there when you need me. There ain't nobody boy, you know that it's all you. Cause you got that special feeling, special feeling. You can give me that special feeling, special feeling. feeling.
Hey, give me that special feeling. I am super excited to be introducing our guest for today on Kenya to the World. I have a guest, and let me tell you guys, this lady is doing the thing. She is representing us Kenyans out there to the world. And you know, being Kenya to the world, we are about to get into this conversation with the queen of Afrofusion. Give us a round of applause, guys. This is Wafa Arman. How you doing, darling?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Super excited to be talking to you today. First of all, how you doing?
I'm good. The sun's out today, which is a bit rare, but yeah, so it's nice.
Awesome. Now, me and Wafa go way back. We were in the same high school, guys. And apart from being in the same high school, we were also in the choir together at some point. And I've been able to watch you grow, and it's been amazing. It's been incredible. First of all, I want to be able to ask you if high school is where you decided, okay, music is my calling, and this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so I think actually it was in high school, probably one of the choirs we did together. I don't know if you remember the We in the World choir.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that was it for me. And it was this girl called Abby organizing it, and she gave me like a solo line. Yeah, and I was like, okay, they think I can sing, so yeah, I might take this seriously.
Wow, incredible. It's just been so beautiful being able to watch your journey and to watch you grow. Now, I know you started playing the piano first before the guitar. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
So I want to know with piano, when did you start playing piano and when did you now decide, let me pick up another instrument?
Yeah, so piano, I think it was definitely over 10 years ago. I never know the exact time. 10, 15 years ago, started playing the piano. And then I randomly took interest in the guitar and I was like, okay, I want to play this instrument. Yeah, then I sort of put the piano to the side and yeah, just started. I got a few lessons for guitar to learn the basics, and then continued learning the rest on my own.
Awesome. So you leave Kenya and you go to the UK. Is this true?
That is right. Yeah.
I want to know why the UK.
Oh, you know what? I was actually initially supposed to go to the States. I somehow ended up here because my visa took ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up here. I mean, it's been nice that I ended up here, apart from the weather. Yeah.
Awesome. So, you being the music psychologist, you studied psychology, applied clinical psychology, right?
That is right.
I want to know why psychology and how it's been.
So psychology is, I think I've always been interested in how our minds work and like I was raised in Kenya, but my family's originally from Sudan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was war torn for like 22 years at the moment. There's still conflict going on. So I've grown up around that and just being curious about how traumatic experiences like war affect people mentally. I think that was a big drive for me to go into psychology.
Awesome. How does it feel like you graduated? And I'm curious, are you using some of the things that you learned in uni?
I am, yeah. So I was working as an assistant psychologist for a couple of years, and then now I'm doing my doctoral training in clinical psychology. Yes, still working within psychology and training.
Go you, girl. I see you. So, you started by doing covers, I guess, was our introduction to you now making music and posting. And I want to know what covers you pick. What are you like when you are doing covers and when you started off by doing covers? How would you pick the songs that you were doing?
Oh, I think for me it would just be songs that like give me a spark. Like there's certain songs I listen to and I'm like, nah, I really want to sing this. Yeah, so there's always like a connection with the songs that I used to choose to do covers for. So I think that's what I would base it on.
That's incredible. So here you are, you start releasing your singles, and incredible because your sound is Afrofusion. Is that how you describe, first of all, before we get into your music, how would you describe your music to somebody who's listening to it for the first time?
Yeah, so I think Afrofusion is the word I would use. So it's like elements of different kind of music. So some of my music will sound like R&B, some of it will sound like Afro beats, but the constant in it is that Afro vibe because I always sing in Swahili and English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to know because you've chosen to do Swahili and English. How has that been? Like how are people receiving that?
Oh, you know what? It's being received really well, both by people that understand Swahili and those that don't.
That
Which,
don't, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's, I think Swahili always keeps me feeling like really close to home, and it's like Kenya to the world, Swahili to the world.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's been received really well. So I think Swahili is a really beautiful language. So even if you don't understand it, it still sounds really good.
It still sounds amazing. So, how is your music creative, how would I say, formula? Like, do you listen to a beat and then you write, or do you write and then you're like, okay, I'll find a beat that works with this? What's your creative process like?
So there's like 10 million different formulas.
Tell us about all of them.
All right, let's start. So mainly, I think a lot of them will be, yeah, I'll hear a beat and then I'll suddenly think about like a hook or something and I'll start writing. Sometimes I'll just randomly have a hook come into my mind. And like, I remember when I used to live with people, like the ideas used to come in like 2 a.m. or something. So I have so many like voice notes of me like whisper singing so I don't forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's just different ones, and then sometimes I like play the guitar or piano and just come up with sort of a progression, sing on top of it. Yeah, there's just so many.
Awesome. That's incredible. So I am curious, what was the first song you ever recorded? Is it Treasure, or are there songs that you probably did before that have not been released yet?
Ooh, I can't actually remember the first song. It might be Special Feeling. I think I played that before the last
Before.
track. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think it was Special Feeling. That was probably the first one.
that was the
Actually,
first one.
yeah, there might be some unreleased that I can't remember, but yeah, that's the first one that we.
Awesome. So let's talk about Treasure with Lasse. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, last week.
Lassie. So you've worked with him, and you said somewhere that you really enjoy working with him.
I
So I want to
do.
know first how you guys met, how you guys decided to start to make music together. How was that?
Oh, you know, it's funny. So Lassie and I went to uni, like we did our undergrad in the same city, and we sort of knew each other from a distance. And he made music and I made music, but we didn't know that about each other.
Yeah.
Then at some point, I think we were introduced to each other as artists. And then from then on, we've literally like been such good friends and we've continued to make music from then up until now.
Let's talk about Treasure. How did you guys come up with this beautiful song? Like, who was like, hey, okay, I got the lyrics, I got the beat, let's do this. How was that?
So I think Lassie came to me with the beat. We were working with a Nigerian producer called Kezi. And yeah, so he sent me this beat and immediately I fell in love with it and I was like, listen, I have an idea for the hook. And I sent him a voice note of me like humming it and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So and then we literally wrote it after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what type of beats do you like? Because you just mentioned like producer center beats and you really loved it. What type of beats are you drawn to?
Ooh, I think I'm really drawn to just like Afrobeat sounding type of beats, like just beats that have got like a vibe. Like I could be singing about the saddest thing, but I want to move to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's incredible. And talking about moving, you love dancing.
I
Let's
do.
talk about how you got into Kizomba.
Ooh, so Kizomba. I remember I used to see videos of like people dancing Kizomba, and I was like, this is so sick. Like, I need to learn how to do it. And I think I saw this one video, and I was like, nah, I really need to learn this. And then I
Yeah.
just like, looked it up and found a class in my city. And yeah, literally from then on, I just got obsessed with it. Went to classes every week until I got a hold of it. Yeah, and then now I just do it socially.
That's incredible because when I saw you dance kizomba, I was like, first of all, I don't know anybody else who dances kizomba. You know, I was like, this is so different. Like, it's so unique. Do you want to like incorporate that to your performances when you're on stage?
Oh yeah, that would be yeah. I think I've thought about that a lot. I've not yet executed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm also making kizomba inspired music. Yeah, so I'd love to combine the
Ooh, really? Tell us more.
yeah. So actually, my latest single, "Senseless," is like a kizomba type of beat. Yeah, working on a couple of more. We've also got this one called Nikupende,
Yeah.
so like a kizomba type um, song.
That's That is so, so dope. Now, one thing that really stood out to me were your performances. You've performed, opened for LAX, which was
Yeah.
incredible. I was like, go girl. I've seen you perform at Coco Cure, Peruzzi Vibes, Well Biz, Cosmos, Ibiza Brunch. Like, so I'm curious, first of all, which one has been your most memorable performance so far? I also saw you on stage with Ianya. You know, that was incredible. And I was like, this girl is working hard. And I love to see it. So tell us, which one has been your most memorable performance so far and why?
Oh, my most memorable will probably be the one at Coco Cure. Because that was I think it was my second performance ever in London. And it was also like my first headline performance.
Yeah.
So that's probably my most memorable. Like, yeah, it was great.
It's incredible because I was watching the videos and you seem to enjoy performing.
I do.
Tell us how you get rid of the nerves, if you have like a routine that you do before you go on stage. Tell us about how it is just getting into the zone. Put us in like your shoes.
Oh, you know what? The funniest thing is that I don't really get nervous before. The minute I get nervous is when, for example, the MC is like, "Oh, Wafa man," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm about to perform." um, yeah, but before that, I'm really like, it's more of I'm really excited, and unfortunately, I don't even have like a routine for my voice and stuff. That's something I need to work on. Yeah, but generally, I'm just excited until the actual show and they call my name, and that's when the nerves are there for like a couple of seconds, and then when I'm on stage, I'm in a different world.
I love it. Like I've seen you perform. I've watched the videos and I was like, man, it would be incredible just to watch you live, you know. Like
Yeah.
that's actually dope. Another question that I had for you is why you decided to go with your actual name and not have like a different artist name. Why did you decide to stick to your actual name?
Oh, I know that's like a debate I'm still even having with myself.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I just feel like music is so ingrained in the person I am, and I don't really want to separate the two. I think that's the reason I've kept as my name.
Yeah. That is so, so dope. I'm curious, Wafa, apart from the instruments that you play, are you thinking about dabbling with like music production or do you want to just stick to like the performance and, you know, playing the instruments?
You know, I've thought about like dabbling into the producing and learning because I feel like that would be ideal to just bring out the ideas
Yeah.
I have in my head myself. But, oh, it just looks mad to me at the moment. When I'm listening, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'll just go to the studio with the producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but potentially, in the future.
Awesome. I think you should try like with GarageBand on your phone
Yeah,
and then probably like slowly pick it up from there.
yeah, I'll probably need to do that.
Awesome. I want to know how it's been booking studio sessions and recording and making music in the UK. How has that been? Is it expensive? Did you get there and you had like a couple of friends that you made that were making music and you sort of like were introduced to that? Tell us how the process of making music has been in the UK.
Yeah, so like when Lassie and I started working together, actually our first session was with this producer called Sippy, who we've ended up working like really closely with up until now. Yeah, and I think majority of my work has been more like collaborations. So luckily, I've had like that privilege. But I guess, yeah, in terms of actually paying for studio sessions, it can be a bit pricey. Yeah, but I've been lucky enough for a lot of my work to be collaborations with people.
That's dope. That is so, so dope. So you got to work with Rico 254, Steady Out, which is
Yeah.
so dope. And I saw somewhere that he's the one who like hit you up and he was like, yo, we should collab. And he'd already worked on the song.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about the process and the journey of making this beautiful music that you are and this song in specific?
Yeah, so Rico literally had his verse ready. He had everything ready. He was like, I've got a song I want you to hop on. And yeah, so he sent it to me and I just fell in love with it because it sounds so like authentically Kenyan. Yeah, and then I just wrote the hook and sent it over to him.
That is dope. How do you get to work with people? Do you reach out to people? Do people reach out to you and you're like, okay, sure. Do you charge people if like, they want to feature with you?
Yeah, so usually it's just, yeah, when people hit me up, I just ask them to send over their work and I kind of just see, we've got the same kind of vibe or if it's something that I'm vibing with. I usually collaborate with people um, who, yeah, our vibe matches and they're just in line with sort of the vision I have for myself as an artist.
Wow, that's incredible. How
Yeah.
would you describe your style? Very, very random. But like I know as an artist and as a brand, you work on your style, you're working on your look. I want to know like what describes your style?
Oh, I think the word that pops into my head is just authenticity. I feel like
Ooh.
I just do what I want. Like if I'm feeling like wearing this today, if I feel like, yeah. So it's just, yeah, it's all about how I feel and what I'm wearing, for example, makes me feel. And that changes day to day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm curious. Do you have a team that you work with?
So at the moment, no, I've got some offers for management. However, I haven't got something that I'm ready to touch. So I'm still waiting for something again that aligns with what I see for myself.
Okay, that is actually quite interesting. So I know that your first headline show was in London.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Yes. So this was the one at Coco Cure. Uh, just reached out to do together. They were doing these Wednesday live sessions with different artists. Yeah, and they asked me to host one of them. Yeah, it was really beautiful. So I was supposed to play with the full band, but then ended up playing with the keyboardist. Yeah, his name's KK. He's also a producer. Yeah, so we did yeah, a number of my songs just live with the piano backing. And then I shared some songs from like an EP that I'm currently working on. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, okay. Let's talk about this EP because my next question was we've been getting the singles and we do love them. Is there like a project you're working towards, an EP, an album? And now that you've just said EP, could you tell us about this EP?
Yeah, so I'm working on a project like the EP. Like I said, it's a short one, a couple of songs, but it's yeah, I think it just shows my different sides in terms of I like to experiment with different sounds. Yeah, so I don't want to say too much, but yeah, it's coming
All
soon.
right. Do you have people that you featured on the EP?
Oh, you know what? Some feedback that I've gotten so far in terms of my singles is like people are like, Waffle, you're in too many features. Like we like the features, but at the same time we want to hear stuff with just you. So I think I've consciously made the EP just on my own. Yeah, there might be. I was thinking about a bonus track because there's a feature I've recently done that I really like. So potentially, but at the moment I'm thinking of just having it as purely just me on it.
Wow, that's incredible. Let's talk about recording. Do you enjoy recording? Do you enjoy going to the like music studio and you're like, okay, let's get it? Or do you enjoy performing more?
Oh, I think I would say I enjoy performing more, although I really enjoy recording, but sometimes it can be really exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when what you had in your head is not coming out like you wanted it. Uh, yeah, it can be really frustrating. So I think I would say I enjoy performing more, but I also really enjoy recording.
Does it take you long to write a song? And what's the song that's taken the longest to make and to produce and for it to come out?
Oh, that's a great question. The song that's taken the longest is actually not even out at the moment. That's how long
It's still being
it's
worked on.
pending. Yeah, so that one's taken 2 years. Yeah. Yes, it's taken a while, like recording, re-recording. And then also because when it takes long, by the time I listen to it again in a year, I'm okay, this is not who I am now. So we need to change it up. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I haven't answered something else you asked.
Um, Damn, it slipped my mind. It slipped
Yeah.
my mind. Process of a song. So I wanted to be able to ask you, what does a good song to you sound, or how would you define a good song
Yeah. In general, like songs I make or just in general, good songs.
in general?
Oh, in general, yeah, I think that feeling I was talking about, like it's like a spark. I can't even explain it. It's just a feeling. Like when I hear it, I'm just like, yes. You know when you want to run the tune back when it's just 5 seconds in. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I'm curious, when you are looking for a music producer, are you looking for like specific things?
Yeah, so yeah, I really like to work with people that are familiar with sort of like the Afrobeat sound. Although I have open and I've worked with producers like within other genres. Yeah, but I think that's one thing as well that's missing for me. I have worked with like Afrobeat producers that are really good, but I feel like I'm yet to find that one person that like completely gets my style and can make like loads of different beats that I can hop on. Yeah.
Awesome. So, being an artist and a brand, there's a music business aspect to it, and I want to know how you're able to market yourself and how that's going because you have to be able to package yourself. You have to know how to market yourself. I want to know if this is something you're struggling with or this is something that is flowing very well for you, and if you can give tips to anybody who is like trying to market themselves out there.
I think for me that's the one of the worst parts for me that I enjoy least. Yeah, so I think yeah, I just like going, making the music, and then that's it. Yeah, so like the marketing bit and all of that, like just don't really enjoy it. Yeah, so at the moment, it's not something that I've invested a lot of time and thought into. I'm sort of just creating and putting it out there. Uh, so I'm yet to come up with a proper strategy or to, like I said, I'm waiting for an offer that I think aligns with me. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I think you should join TikTok. I've been seeing a lot of artists get on TikTok because it helps them like push their music. Like you come up with like a nice fun dance and you're like, okay guys, this is a challenge. Hop onto it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I've actually been, I guess I have been doing the marketing in a way because I've been using TikTok. Yeah, yeah, so I guess
Awesome. Awesome.
part of it.
That's great. Now, I know you love Burna Boy. Yeah, he's the goat. Like I know you'd love to work with him, but I'm very curious, is there anybody else you'd love to work with?
I think um, Ruga is an artist that I really love.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's yeah so talented. Ruga, Fireboy. In terms of Kenyan artists as well, Okello Max, love him. Yeah, Bien. Um,
Awesome, awesome. Can you put us in your shoes? What do you do 9 to 5? How's your day like? Is it busy? Are you like in the studio? Are you working? What are you doing?
Oh, so yeah, like my 9 to 5, it's very different on each day. So because I'm my doctorate, it includes working. So I work at a hospital in like a community team. Um, so there's days where I'm doing that. There's days where I'm working from home. There's days where I'm attending lectures or workshops in uni. And then yeah, probably after in the evenings is when I then get to do the music. So when I get to go to the studios, when I get to go to the shows. the weekends as well.
Awesome. What do you like doing on your free time? What are some of like your hobbies?
Yeah. So apart from music, uh, yeah, a lot of dancing. I love traveling. Love swimming. Yeah, and I try to keep up with my fitness in different ways. So either going to like dance classes or like kickboxing, or gym, which have fallen off at the moment. But yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you were very active in high school. Yeah,
Yeah,
so big up to you, girl. Don't you stop.
do my best.
So you are somebody that stays very true to themselves. You're very authentic, and I wanted to be able to find out how you've managed to stay this way.
I think it's a lot to do with my upbringing. My dad always said to me, like, don't let things influence you, influence things. And I think that's really, really stuck with me.
Awesome, because you find like in this day and age, a lot of people are really struggling with, being genuine and being true to themselves and being honest. And I feel like that also reflects on your music.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is incredible. I was even saying like if Mr. Toy Kong was still alive, he'd be so proud, man.
Honestly, Mr. Peacock has such a special part in my heart. Like, yeah,
Man,
yeah. It's really
you
sad because
know?
actually he had messaged me about working together, but unfortunately I didn't make it home before he passed away.
Yeah, yeah. Like, guys, for you listening in, Mr. Kong was our music teacher. And let me tell you, like, that man made me cry at some point, but like, he was incredible. He really pushed us.
Yeah.
And I was saying, like, oh my God, if he was still with us, he'd have been so proud of you.
Honestly, the real OG.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I want to be able to know. Somebody was asking if you are dating. There are a couple of questions that I'm getting. So somebody is asking, "Are you dating? Is Wafa dating?"
No, I'm not. We're focusing on the bag at the moment.
I like that. I like that. Somebody's asking, "Are there any plans to come back home?"
Yes, absolutely. Like I really, really love home. So I'd love to ideally to have a setup where I have a base here and at home. Um, there's the going home is always going to be part of the plan.
Yeah. Incredible. We cannot wait to have you. Please, when you come over, we shall definitely also be able to host you at the station and probably have like a little event for you because it would be incredible to have you here perform for us.
I would love to.
Awesome, awesome. Let's talk about Bit HQ. I saw you performing. First of all, you looked incredible. You sounded just beautiful.
Thank
Tell
you.
us how this happened.
Oh, so Big HQ. I can't remember how they got in contact with me. I think it was through Instagram. Yeah, and they sort of they were starting this new platform. It's got different things. They've got podcasts. They've got like live sessions. Yeah, they just asked if I wanted to come up and do like a live music session and a podcast episode as well. Uh, then we ended up Lassie as well was invited down. Yeah, so we both went down for the day and recorded with the live band, and then also did the podcast, and we did Treasure together as well.
Awesome. Awesome. I want to know what you want. Do you have like a 5-year plan? What does your 5-year plan look like?
My 5-year plan. So a big thing for me is Swahili for the world. Like you know how I feel like we sing West African music, like Nigerian music. I'm out here singing Yoruba lyrics and I don't even know what they mean.
You know?
So I have the same hopes and vision for Swahili, and I'd love to be like one of the people driving that.
That's incredible. I want to know how music making is in the UK. How's the music there? Have you been able to work with other artists apart from the UK, like people from probably back home that are there? How is it there?
Yeah, I think it's been great, and I think that's been one of my favorite things. Like, there's such beautiful people in the industry here, and I've managed to meet a lot of them. Like some of them I've not even met in person, but we've worked on projects together. So my experience of it has been, yeah, people are really open and friendly, and they'll reach out for you to like work together and that sort of thing. Yeah, so it's been really good, and there's a lot of like networking events where you can meet different artists, yeah, and work with together with them.
Awesome. Somebody's asking if you were to be signed, what are some of the things that you are looking for?
Oh, so um, yeah, the ability to still stay true to myself while still delivering what we need to do. And then I think I would want the people on the team to have a similar vision to myself. Um, yeah, and just yeah, I guess things that remain true to the ideas that I'm trying to put forward. And again, I've spoken about this a lot before in terms of like, sexualization of women in the musical industry and that sort of thing. So I'd love to have people who have a mindset that matches with mine when it comes to things like that. Yeah.
Wow, I like that. Especially when, you said it, like a lot of women are sexualized, especially in the music industry, and it's so sad to see other women get into music and feel the need to, sexualize themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope that it can end, and other artists can be like, you know what, I'm not going to sexualize myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think there should be a song about that.
Go on to something.
You know? Awesome, awesome. Somebody here is asking, oh my God, your skin is glowing. What do you do? Give us your skincare routine.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like I'm a simple girly. Like I don't be doing too much, like just a simple cleansing, tone, moisturizer, sunscreen. That.
Awesome, awesome. Somebody's asking if you listen to Kenyan music right now, and what do you think about the music industry so far?
Oh, listen, I'm so obsessed with Kenyan music, and there's so many artists that I feel so underrated. Yeah, but it's just yeah, it's so nostalgic. It reminds me of home. Yeah, I think there's so many talented people in the industry at the moment who might not necessarily be getting the limelight that they deserve, but lot of talented people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. How does your family feel about you doing music? Are they supportive? Are they like, no, please do
Oh.
something else? I'm curious.
You know what? I feel like so my parents really supported like learning how to play instruments, that sort of thing. Then I feel like when I got older, they're like, "Oh wait, really trying to take this seriously? Like this is a hobby." Yeah, so I feel like they're very much focused on your psychology, the typical like traditional African parents. Yeah, they're very sometimes they see it as a distraction to psychology career. One of those things we've just learned have a difference in opinion. It's always gonna be there.
That is so, so true. Do you have any siblings?
I do, yeah, I know. I just spoke about my parents, but I've got three siblings. My older sister has been like my biggest supporter when it comes to the music.
Awesome. That's incredible. That is so, so incredible. So, with being an artist, there are a couple of things that probably people try to do, like merchandise. Is that something that you probably want to dabble in?
Oh, potentially, actually, yeah. I really love, yeah, I love like dressing up, picking different kind of clothes and that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's probably something I'd love to do in the future.
Yeah, because I was like looking at you and girl, yeah, from head to toe, you're always, stunting on us. And I'm just like, yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm curious, if you were not doing music, what would you be doing?
You know what? Oh, actually, I've thought about apart from music and psychology, I think something I'd love to do is to be part of like a team sport.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. That's incredible. Somebody's asking if making friends in the UK was hard. How is the social life there?
Oh, that's a good question. So, I remember when I came here, I missed Freshers Week.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was in panic mode. I was like telling my sister, I'm like, so now I'm not gonna be able to make friends. Everyone's gonna be in friendship groups. But actually, I've had a really good experience. There's loads of friendly people. There's loads of different avenues to like make friends. If it's through education, then you've got like societies in uni. You meet different people. Or if you're not in uni, there's also, for example, how I do Kizomba. I've made so many friends through that. So just I guess using hobbies or things you're interested in to meet different people.
Dope. Did you have a like culture shock? What are some of like the things that shocked you and you were like, wait, what? This is how you guys function? This is what you guys do? Tell us.
One thing for me is the weather. Every winter, I get shocked like it's my first time. Like I'm never gonna get used to it. And then I think another thing that shocked me, I feel like in Kenya, people are super friendly in the sense of, for example, if I met you and I was with a friend, for example, you're my friends, we have a mutual friend, and our friend introduces us to each other, and we literally have like a 2 minute conversation. Next time we see each other, we'll be friendly and like say hello. But I found that here sometimes, like I remember I used to work for my students. Sometimes I would have like a shift with people. We'll talk like you'll know so much about me by the end of the shift, and then the next time I see them outside, it's like avoiding eye contact, and I'm like, whoa, that's what we do it.
That is so so interesting. How is the night scene in the UK? Is it as good as the 254?
Nothing can compare to the 254. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
There's certain cities where it's really nice. So like Birmingham and London are pretty close to like the Kenyan vibe, but it will never touch it. Like, yeah, and it's just specific places because when I'm out, I like to hear Afrobeats. So then like number of places you can go for that. Yeah, but there's some really good um options. Yeah,
Yeah.
Procure, the one where I did my show at, is one is a really good Afrobeat club.
Awesome. I want to know how your fans have been receiving your music. What do they think? What do they want to hear? Who do they want to hear you with?
Yeah. I think again, it's been yeah, I've gotten so much love from the people that support me. Like it's even overwhelming sometimes because sometimes you might forget like I am confident in like my ability and the music I make, but there's times where you forget that, and it's like these people remind me of that all the time. Um, yeah, I think I've lost sight of what the question was, but
Yeah, how your fans are receiving your music, who they'd want you to work with as well, and what they want to see more of.
yeah, in terms of what they want to see more of, I think it's what I was saying earlier with regards to the EP. Like a lot of people have told me about they just want to hear songs that is just me. Yes, that's something I'm working. Yeah, it's all been really, really well, especially the Swahili. Like I was saying, people that understand, people that don't understand. And it's like it's so funny. Like a lot of my friends that don't speak Swahili now know the word nakupenda because they're like, that's all you say in your songs.
Look at you teaching them Swahili. I love it. I want to know what advice would you give your younger self?
I think just keep doing what you're doing. Everything's going to fall into place um, in the right time. Like it's about when it's going to happen rather than if. Yeah, just be confident that it's going to happen for you.
Beautiful. I have my last question. I want to know what Wafa wants to be remembered for.
Oh, I love this question.
Yeah.
I think there's like the smaller scale of it. Like in my day-to-day interaction, I want to be remembered as someone who was loving, someone who was easy around, someone that felt approachable, like when those different things going on, and also for like making things light for people through sense of humor. Yeah, yeah. On a grander scale of things, I think something that my dad and I have always shared, just about leaving the world a better place than I found it.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Shout out to your dad. He sounds like he's a very wise man.
Honestly, he really is like crazy.
Yeah, shout out to him. So before you love and leave us, I want you to tell your fans anything you'd want to tell them. This is your chance, and then kindly give us all your social media handles.
I think something that pops into my mind is one of my favorite quotes, like when things aren't going great, and it's just that eventually all waves settle. So whatever's going on right now, it might feel a lot, but eventually it's going to settle.
Ooh, look at you, girl. That was beautiful. Kindly give us all your social media handles and tell us about probably when the EP is dropping. Maybe some exclusive information right here only on Radio 254.
Yes, definitely. So in terms of socials, I'm mostly on Instagram and TikTok, and my handle is at the musical psychologist. Yeah, and you can stream any of my music on any streaming platforms under my name, Wafa Arman. Yes, in terms of the EP, I'm hoping let's give it like the next within the next 3 to 4 months.
Okay. That's incredible. I just want to keep cheering you on. I'm here just supporting you on the social media platforms. Also, when you drop, I'm always listening. Please don't stop. Like, if anything, we keep telling artists here is don't stop because consistency is everything. I honestly, I'm very proud of you, girl. You are doing us proud. Like, to actually see you start doing music and still keep at it. We'll just be here to support you at the 254. Don't stop, keep going. And we honestly love your music. We shall definitely play all the music that you've released before the show ends so that if anybody's catching us right now, don't worry, you get to listen to Wafa. Thank you so much for joining us, the musical psychologist, right here on Radio 254. It's been amazing. It's your girl Sonia, just gonna sign off Wafa right now and then listen to her music. This is Kenya to the World.
Baby, I'm a California, let you be my controller. Baby, kama Maradona, nikupende non-stop. Hata kama una dollar, cause I told them guys that it's game over when you came over. Every time you call my name, I'm breathless. Baby, this your touch is making me tempted. He my Benzi loco, making me senseless. Senseless, and Benzi senseless. Niamini what I'm telling you, penzi wewe. Baby, siko maji penzi niko soba. Kwa kikombe si makali, baby tu ni soda. Weka Coca-Cola, cheza controller. Cheza controller, yeah. Every time you call my name, I'm breathless. Baby, this your touch is making me tempted. He my Benzi loco, making me senseless. Senseless, and Benzi senseless. Every time you call my name, I'm breathless. Baby, this your touch is making me tempted. He my Benzi loco, making me senseless. Senseless, and Benzi senseless. Nikupende we mpenzi we milele we. Chochote utataka nitakupa we. Nikusikize kila siku kama ngoma we. Unju kama we. Na kama si mapenzi baby hini nini. Na chochote watasema baby take it easy. Umeiba moyo wangu baby kama mwizi. My baby tale, yeah you never sleazy. Baby I'm addicted to you. Baby this your love, you make a dream come true. Zaga zaga dum daga dum dem dele. Na baby nitafuata kama ni wewe mbele. Here from Zim. Every time you call my name, I'm breathless. Baby, this your touch is making me tempted. He my Benzi loco, making me senseless. senseless, mpenzi senseless. Every time you call my name, I'm breathless. Baby, this your touch is making me tempted. In my benzi lako making me senseless, senseless, mpenzi senseless. Nikupende wewe mpenzi wa milele wewe, chochote utataka nitakupa wewe, nisikize kila siku kama ngoma wewe, uje kama wewe. Kama si mapenzi baby hini nini, na chochote watasema baby take it easy. Umeipa moyo wangu baby kama mwizi, habibi darling, yeah, you never sleazy.
Five-star Kim Production. Stefanio Lima.
Nikupende we, nikulinde we, hakuna mwingine ila we. 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 In the sunlight or in the moonlight, yeah. In the sunlight or in the moonlight, you gon' be my baby, yeah. Niwe wako mpenzi we. Love you on the daily. From dusk till dawn, the spring to the fall, through the calm and the storm. In the sunlight.
Yo, 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 what's happening, everybody who has been tuned in? It's your girl Sonia Pinto and my co-host Jukes. Thank you so much to everybody who has tuned into Kenya to the world. Man, it's been an amazing show. Shout out to Wafa, our man, the music psychologist. Honestly, if you did not know about her before, I hope now you do. Kindly go stream all her music at Wafa, our man, on all streaming platforms. It's been an amazing show again. Thank you to everybody who has been tuned in. I'm gonna have to love and leave you right now. It is a couple of minutes to 7, well, 3 minutes to 7 p.m. I shall catch you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, different conversation. You already know, this is Kenya to the World. Keep it locked. This is the only radio station playing Kenyan music 24/7, 365. Keep it Kenyan.
To you plenty, don't want you to leave, cause I'm feeling so empty. Want you by my side, nikupe hii mapenzi. Wrap you in this loving, make you feel like it's trendy. Sunlight or in the moonlight, yeah. You gon' be my baby, yeah. Niwe wako mpenzi we. Love you on the daily. From dusk till dawn, the spring to the fall, through the calm and the storm. In the sunlight or in the moonlight, yeah. Sunlight or in the moonlight, yeah. Nikupende we, nikulinde we, hakuna mwingine.